Hey guys, DJ Ravine here. Well, you guys all been waiting for it, and I've finally gone through pretty much all of the emails, picked out the most common and the best questions I thought that you guys asked. Here's a list of them. And yeah, let's get started. This is Ask Ravine Anything. So I started when I was 17 at a DJ school at DJ Warehouse in Sydney. They basically have this course there that you can learn how to DJ. It's they teach you how to scratch, how to mix, how to play on vinyl, see DJ, how to record a mix, etc. It was a very basic course, but they taught you pretty much the basics of everything you need to know. Well, the course finished, and for 6 months I didn't have gear at all because I couldn't afford it. And during that time, I was pretty much just using virtual DJ. And I know a lot of you guys are in the same situation. I get a lot of emails all the time that say, oh, what's some cheap gear? I don't have that much money. I can't afford gear. All I've been doing is using virtual DJ. Well, don't fret. I was in the same situation. Except what happened was I was turning 18, and my dad came to me and he said, all right, I know you want to DJ so badly, so here's X amount of money. You can go and buy whatever gear you want, because it's your birthday. And I'm like, oh god, thank you Dad, I love you. And I went and bought the gear, and the gear literally, I'm not joking, it arrived on my birthday. It arrived at the door at like 6 AM, went downstairs, unpacked it, so happy, set everything up. I was DJing, scratching like a complete moron. And then I went to my dad and I said, thank you Dad, it's the best birthday present ever. And he comes up to me and he says, hey, no problem, Stanley, happy birthday, but I need you to know that the money that you spend today, you are paying me back. Fuck! Obviously you get software like Virtual DJ and Tractor. They're great ways to start learning, but if you've got a little bit more money to drop, nowadays everyone's going digital, so you might as well go and drop money on a cheap little controller. The Vestax Spin is a great choice, great for beginners, and an easy way to start DJing. Someone told me DJing gets the ladies. They lied. Well, I met Cots at a rave in 2006. It was actually for a happyhardcore.com meetup, because DJ Silver, the owner of happyhardcore.com, was there in Australia for a gig, so we all decided to have a happyhardcore.com meetup. Cots just happened to be there. We talked a little bit, but we didn't really talk much because they didn't really mention anything about DJing. Fast forward a couple of months, and then I started playing on this show called Australian Hardcore Network, and coincidentally, Cots was playing on that as well. So yeah, pretty much from there we decided to we chat a bit more, talked about DJing, and all of a sudden we decided to make a mix together. And from that came a great friend and a wonderful partnership. No homo. Stanley. A great way to get started obviously is creating mixes. You put them on SoundCloud, YouTube, etc. And if people like it, they'll send it to their friends, and then you get that viral effect going. It's always a great way to get noticed at the start. Obviously there's also other ways you can do it, like creating physical mix CDs and handing them out when you're playing at your gigs and things like that. That's another great way. In order to get like your first gig, your first club gig and things like that, a great way to get started with that is actually going to events and things like that, talking to the promoters, handing a mix CD to them, and hopefully if they like it, they'll contact you and get you to play at their party. It's always better to, I think, to actually talk to them firsthand, because if you just talk to them online, there's not really a face to put on with the music, and it's just a lot harder for them to actually see if you're actually worth your salt. But besides that, it's all really about yourself networking and talking to the right people. Funny story about that actually. Sunny side up, by the way. I was with Cots at a roadside diner with a couple of promoters, and I think we were heading off to Disney World or something like that. I can't remember. But what I did was I ordered 2 sunny side up eggs, and it came up to me in my plate, and then what I did was I put salt and I put pepper on the yolks, and I went up to the yolks and I sucked them like this. I'll go. And then Cots just looks at me and goes. And then there's like this old man across from the other table, and he's looking at me going. And I'm pretty much just sitting there going. Usually I just do it once and then I just go with it, but I stuff up a lot. That's actually a really hard one, but I would probably have to say Hard Hitters in Boston. Man, that was like the craziest event. Me and Cots, we seriously had about... Actually, I had half an hour's sleep in the car ride going there because we just got in from Dallas, and we played at that event and it just pumped us up instantly because of how crazy the crowd was. Everybody that was in that place came to see us and they just went crazy. Every song, one after the other, and screaming, hands flailing everywhere. I've never played in front of a crowd that good, and I'm so keen to go back one day. Book me! StarCraft, bitches!
And I'll be like, Bing, 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 oh, like Bing, 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 whoa, like Bing, 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 oh, like it's every mine.
Anyways guys, thanks for asking me all those questions, and I'm looking forward to making you guys a mix real soon.
Subscribe!